I love how
Okay.
colorful we are today with our hair.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. We have Cherry Blossom who
Hi, Cherry
went ahead
Blossom.
and gave us greetings. So, hello, everyone. We're just going to wait
Hello.
for it to populate a little bit, settle into
Mhm.
the energy, create a stream that like matches the vibe
Yeah.
so that we can
Do
relax
the
our
reading
nervous
with fluidity.
system,
Yes.
right? That connection. That's great. Wow. We're getting better about showing up and being consistent and on time, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. And then I was thinking because at the end of May, we're only going to do YouTube. Is that all right?
Hmm. No
Okay.
problem.
And then we might share like our previously experienced videos
Okay.
to YouTube.
Sounds good.
Ah, okay, here. Here's Miss Angelica. Hi, beautiful
Oh,
ladies. Hello, Miss
Angie.
Beautiful Angelica.
Hello, Angie.
So is Cherry Blossom still here? Either way, if you get it later. Oh, she's here. Yay.
Yay.
All right. Sarah, you want to go first or second?
You do it. Go for it.
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll set the entrainment and we'll bring in some energy and clearing and grounding and connection. And by that, I mean that we are refocusing our external view to our internal view. Like, what about me? Going
Mm,
into what about me?
mm-hmm.
How about me?
Yeah.
Right? How about me? Oh, yes. How about me? And the words
Mm,
I get to, I am willing, my willingness increases daily, moment to moment. Change is easy. There's a lot of people holding on to something that isn't that.
are they?
I
Oh,
have like a lot of heart pain around it, right? So I'm thinking,
I have it in my stomach.
oh, you do? See, yes. So people are
Mm,
just holding on to a lot of energy around it.
yeah.
That's what we're experiencing
Hmm.
while we're doing this, right? So maybe what we could do is we could just like, how about if let's entrain the thread, okay? Very good. Let's entrain the thread. All right.
Okay.
Oh, that feels much better. Thank you. Oh,
Oh,
thank you very much. Yes. Very nice. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So, whew. All right, this is perfect. All right. When I say entrain the thread, what I'm talking about is bringing us all into a very similar vibrational offering. The offering is going to be what I would consider the container that we will give you the readings with, and that allows us to shift energy and energetic space. So as we read, it becomes that allows you to make choice from where you're at. So you'll often, after getting a reading, feel like you received everything and didn't understand. And what happens is that you get a complete shift and you're no longer who you were when you asked the question. All right. So ask a question that means something to you, that you have an intention around. All right. Be very purposeful today. Okay. Because we are in the shadow of the Taurus new moon, and she is exacting right now. And you are cutting off. It's like everybody is in a Saturn return right now.
mm,
So you are being made to let go of things that do not work, period. End of story. So search yourself for what you truly want to experience next. How you do that is you look for what's really working in your life now. If something isn't working right now, you're fighting to let go of something different. Okay. So if something isn't working, let go of that. Start to really review the things that you're doing, the ones that bring you what it is that you're asking for. That allows you to align with your purpose and open you up. You can become more intentional. And this is a time, especially, to become energetically sovereign, learning how to shield, learning how to claim, learning how to clear, ground, all of that. So, write an intention question, all right, that, because see, everybody got open. All right. So, write an intention question of something you would like to experience. Okay. Put a feeling in it because that's going to be the frequency that you want to match during that experience. Okay. Things that are in that vibration and frequency will begin to show up on your path. It will not be that exact thing right off the bat. Sometimes it is. If you're really open, it happens. It happens for me often that way. Sometimes if I'm really involved and I need to like control too much of it, it takes forever. So it's easier to just relax and go into the flow. And right now you have to be decisive over what the flow is. Extremely decisive, because what you choose is what you're going to build. And everybody is building something right now. You're either building your spirituality, which you always are anyway. You're building a business. There's a lot of new businesses out there. All right. We're building our spiritual practices, but also our daily practices. We're looking at our energetic hygiene. So we are becoming more attuned to who we are naturally. And we're opening up our own faucets to greater extent for the amount of energy that we are bringing in to have our experience. Okay. So being intentional allows you clear channel and blank canvas by which to create. And it makes it easier for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's entertain questions. Okay.
Okay. Bring them on.
Okay. So Cherry Blossom, you would go first if you have a question. You guys have had a little bit of time to kind of
think about it.
All right. If you are still here and you have a question, okay. And I know it gets overwhelming when we're in that energy. So settle for a second. Okay. And so just take some breaths and relax. Relax. It's a huge clearing that we just did. And everybody who comes into the thread is going to experience that. So you've already been through it. You're good, girl. There you go. Grow your roots. There you go. All right. Okay. So think about a question, because it's really going to be something then in the next 2 weeks that you're going to be letting go of anything. Ooh, okay. All right. You're going to be letting go of anything that says that you are not able to receive inside of your vibration, because this is something you really desire.
Yeah.
How do you desire it? Do you desire it in full partnership? Do you want them nearby? Do you want to see them all the time, sometimes? Companionship, relationship, partnership? What is it that you're actually looking for? Because love is housed in everything. It has a vibe. So you're love. So if you love something, you'll find love. So yes, of course, you'll find love. I believe you're asking about romance, whether or not romance will come into your life, right? Life partner. Okay, great. Cool. All right. Ooh, all right. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a card. All right.
What is it?
Right? I like stuff like this. These are like poignant. Yes. Okay. Here we are. All right. I said just slide them out. Okay. Ah. Well, you have a lot to clear for sure. Okay.
Can I
Like
see
you
the
have
card?
a shit ton to clear. All right. And it's all thoughtful. However, we're going to do a mini exercise because it's mostly energetic. All right. So we'll do a little mini exercise that's going to position you to receive what you're asking for. All right. So that's what we're going to do. That'll be the reading for today. I'll show you the card that prompted what it was. All right. It is a very good card, very representational for today. It is the 10 of Swords. All right. So the 10 of Swords is a magical card because it is a transformational card. And so you can see that even though there's blood in the water, it is away from the individual. So they've already been through it. They've already been through it. They're at the crux of change. All right. When you have that many thoughts, you have a lot of ways that you're talking to yourself that are not as beneficial as it could be. Here is a quick fix to help you. Okay. It's a pattern disrupt, but it creates a different pattern. What you would do is you would speak to yourself like this. You would say things like, I get to, rather than I have to. It's very important that you change the language that you're feeding to yourself because you're feeding yourself limitation right now. And these next 2 weeks are going to be very impactful to you. And this is situational. What you're feeling right now is situational. So you're feeling the emotion, you're feeling the earth, all the elements are present. Red represents fire. So all the elements are present in this particular card. And they are in the deepest darkness and at the final cross of what's going to take place. Okay. So the idea is to understand that you could do like a release ceremony for yourself of some sort. Okay. I would suggest going into a mini meditation that we'll do right now. Okay. So I'll show you how to do it. Okay. So we'll do a little, it won't take very long. So if you're able to, all right, you can come back and listen to this as well. It will always work. Okay. So if anybody else wants to join, you're more than welcome to. This is a great way to do shadow work in a very short period of time. Okay. And so if you're not able to because you're driving, you can come back to the video. Please don't do it while you're driving or operating heavy equipment. All right. Just close your eyes. Okay. And when you close your eyes, you might have noticed that there was a wave of energy that floated down your body. And the reason it did was because I brought in a blessing. And I want a blessing to contain us, right? So I want it to surround us and uplift us and feed us appreciation and hope and joy and the vibration of love as well. So all those vibrations, I would love to have them be supportive and in place. And I want to ask myself how old I feel right now. How old do I feel? Do I feel like a child? Do I feel like I'm a teenager or adolescent, or am I in my 20s? Do I feel like yesterday? What's with me right now? What version of me am I practicing right now? And allow this individual to come forward, and there's a bench, and sit down on the bench with this inner you. Tell them that you love them and that you want them to tell you the story. And let them. Listen from a place in your heart and let them. Sit in that charge and let the charge dissipate. It will be quite healthy at first, So sit in it and stay in it. Mind yourself and breathe. Continue until your body starts to relax. It will. Relax your breathing. Keep listening. Continue listening. Stay in that for a moment. Keep telling you, I love you and thank you. I love you. I thank you. I love you. Thank you. Bringing more and more of you and all of your energetic awareness into your physical field and loving body, mind, spirit as it comes together and becomes whole. Behind you appears a beautiful, spacious place that has all necessities and some frivolities. All the rest of your inner yous reside there. You can visit this place anytime you want. You can do your inner healing, sitting through the charge, and finally letting yourself be heard. Take a deep breath in. Let go. Walk the inner you to the door. You'll be greeted by one of you. There you go. And then you'll back up a little bit and tell them that you'll return at another time. Turn around. Come back into your full form. Take a nice deep breath in. Let go. When you're ready, on the count of 3, you can open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here we are. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to pull another card for you, okay? This card, we just worked through. That's what we did, all right? So we just worked through that card. So all of your overstimulated thoughtfulness, all right? We cleared that. We cleared that. Isn't that dynamite? I think that's the best. I absolutely adore this exercise, and it was given to me, and I keep modifying it to suit whatever purpose there is, and it makes it easier and easier and easier for me to do my inner work, because I need to do it on the fly sometimes because stuff shows up.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's pull the next card. Okay. You're in the life lesson of the magician. So you're at the beginning, you know now what's up, and now you have all the tools. Okay, practice, 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 and some more practice and practice. All right, practice.
Awesome.
That was a great shift.
Totally great shift.
I love that.
Awesome.
Cool. Okay, so what we're looking for today, all right, is we're looking for questions, deep questions filled with intention, because we are going to shift the energy to meet you where it is that you would like to go. All right. So if you have a question, all right, we're more than willing to. Let's see, here's a question right here. Hi, if I may ask, what's the future of me and M? Oh, okay. So we usually answer these and we go through a big process because the reason we ask is because of insecurities, inner insecurities. Those insecurities need to be worked through, but we just gave you an exercise. So what you do is you sit with yourself and you go back and you have that exercise in case you missed it. That will help you out. Then what the question could be, is M worthy of me? Okay. Is M worthy of me?
That's a good one. That's a
Right?
great one. Yeah.
Right. If we ask ourselves, okay, so how we talk to ourselves about our experience means everything. It changes everything for us. If we talk worthwhile about our experience, its worthwhileness, its worthiness, we feel worthy. If we talk about it and if we talk about it unfulfilling, then or diminishing, it will be unworthy. All right. So when we change the words that we're using in order to affect intentionally our space, that's how we do it. We do it through the story that we talk about, living the life that we've chosen. So be mindful. So I would say that that would be a nice reading for you. Go back, reread or redo the video, bring it to that spot, sit in a comfortable place, really go deep, listen to the prompts. All right. Let the energy come in and do it as many times as you need. Do some writing and let go through fire. Right now is a good time to do that. You're feeling everything because we're closing a larger cycle on the other side of this, but you're doing really well. All right. And you are enough. You are enough. Okay. We're looking for questions. Other questions? Oh, okay. Here we are. Uh-oh.
Hi, Angie. Good job, girl. Good job, girl.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, miss. I like that question. Okay.
Well,
Do you want to read that question that way? Are you good that way?
are you asking me?
Sure.
Yeah.
You are Angie, because here's Angie's response. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. Okay. So we'll probably become very selective. Like if you lean too far one direction, remember it's duality. And what we're trying to do, what we're attempting to do right now in this age of Aquarius is to close the gaps, to close the gaps, to normalize bliss from being like not the top end, but everyday life. To normalize a stub toe is about the size of like injury or infamy. Right? We're just trying to narrow the gaps of duality. That's what we're all trying to do. So when you're doing this, okay, will he be worthy? I don't know. Do you want him to have a spiritual practice? I want some feedback on this before Sarah pulls. All right. Okay. So do you want him to have his own spiritual practice? Do you want it to be similar to yours? Do you want him to have a practice? Do you want him just to be like a muggle? Is that what that's called? Okay. They're feeding me today. Okay. So I want a little bit of feedback about that. And then what do you want a particular age group? Okay. And are you looking for a specific individual? And are you ready to receive that individual? Because this is like 2-week period, right? That you're letting go of shit. You know how hard that is if it's like, okay, challenging. Anyway, so if you're open, okay, we're ready for you. Okay. So feed us some gravy now, girl. Give us some gravy. Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
Are you waiting for her to tell you more, or you want me to say?
Okay, here we are.
Oh,
okay.
I want to be in alignment and possibly into spirituality, specific person, you know who.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So I pulled a card. Do you want to see what I pulled?
Well, I want you to read this. Yes.
Okay. Oh, or you're waiting for me. Okay. I was making sure because I already pulled
Nope,
it.
It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn.
So what I'm seeing right now is there is going to have to be some work that's going to have to be done on this individual's part. Okay. So the work is going to be on both of your parts, but are you going to be willing to work with this person to not like to get them on your alignment, but I guess to work together to grow together. Does that make sense in such a way? So the ideas are there for you guys, for him to be, or this person to be there, like the attractions there, the connections there. However, there will be some work that needs to be done. The spiritual growth will be continuously together. So are you willing to put in that work and effort? Because he's going to have to put in that work and effort as well. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're going to be able to grow together, and but it's going to be, there will be work, because there's going to be things like with Lucinda said, like a lot of releasing on your part. You're kind of planting seeds for a new way of being. But in order to create new, you have to take out old. Same with this person as well. So there needs to be that understanding together and awareness, so you guys can grow together. So I'm feeling like it's funny that you said grow together, because this is a growing card as well. So, but yeah, there'll be work that needs to be done. You're like planting those seeds, and then you're kind of looking at it to see, okay, now what can we do to make it better, or, you know, continuously be on the same page. It's just efforts. It's just relationship efforts. So how are you feeling with that, Lucinda?
I concur with everything that you were talking about. And I think that the aspect of the wondering, right, is very present in that card, where the individual's looking back, wondering if they've done enough, right? Wondering if they have to do more. And they're not close to, they're in solution, but now they're starting the work. So they're not there yet. It's situational. All right. But this is calling in the earth energy as well. So in this situation, do you feel that you've done enough work? Okay. That's like where you're at. And if you feel that you've done enough work, okay, what does the future look like? What have you scripted that seems realistic, where you could sit down and have a conversation with the individual, maybe invite them to an outing, okay, instead of sitting back and hoping something happens. Okay. So it isn't take the bull by the horns, it's position yourself to where you would like to be. Okay. You won't find somebody if you're in a different room. All right. So positioning yourself means putting yourself out there. So you have to figure out a way to where you feel comfortable putting yourself out there. And that's that inner work that you're doing right now. So however old you're feeling right now, go back and watch this video. Okay. And then clear that as many times as you need to, and continue like through the rest of the week. And then you could probably do this, because it's situational. It's situational. You're holding on to something. "12-year-old. Okay. Right. Okay. No, you don't have to make her stop running. You have to ask her why she feels the need to run. Why does she feel the need to run? You have to talk to her. All right. You have to let her talk to you. It isn't wrapped up in the experience. It's wrapped up in how you constructed your behavior after the experience. It became your belief system. So now you're going to operate in that belief system, no matter what took place or how you felt at 12, when you pinpoint it, until you sit down with the 12-year-old, you, and you really listen to the individual tell you about what it was like to show up at that age. And just listen until that whole charge drops down. Okay. You're going to hold that charge, and she's showing up for you right now, and thanking her and being with her and telling her thank you about that. That would be a beautiful experience for you. That's what helps us with integration and acceptance. And acceptance breeds love. because we start to bring in the bits and pieces of ourself that we've held away, that we were repelled by, that we
Yeah.
didn't want to be a part of, but they're all bits and pieces and they are all parts of us. So pulling them in little bit by little bit and loving through them, that allows you to move through this 2 week period. Okay. So you have some heavy work ahead. All right. That was a strong ask. Okay. You could feel all the crunchy energy around it.
Mm.
All right. So I would do whatever I felt called to do first so that I could discharge whatever this current charge is. So if I go to write right now, I would do that and I would just bring it all out of my body and just write, or sit in it until it dissipated, right? Whatever I'm able to do. Okay. 5:30, I have a meditation. So you can join that, right? Okay. Oh, see, you let go. You go, yeah, that'll be better. But then you let go. See, that's how it works. All right. Goodness. Well, we're at 4:07, and I apologize that I've been so gabby today.
No, we needed
Anyway,
that. We needed that
I
release
know Sarah here
and
covered.
meditation.
Right. We all did.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
it was
all
good.
did. We all
Yeah.
did. Okay. Cool. All right. Well,
All
I
right.
hope you guys have a great day. Thank you, Sarah, for joining. Once
Of
again, as
course.
always, you
Thank
are the
you.
best.
Love you guys.
You're welcome.
See you later.